Are you ready for that relationship advice? Here we go. We got hashtags. First hashtag is controlling. CONTROLLING. Dear Bombshell, my boyfriend of 1 year lately wants me to limit my social media time. Says, quote, you get too personal, end quote. He thinks that I allow my friends too much access to my life, especially some of my guys who are friends. He isn't jealous, but protective. Is there a way for the relationship to work and still have social media freedom? I'm going to ask this of you, which I know you can't answer me, but, and I know you a little bit, so I know that he is a friend to you on your social media, which is good because that way you're not keeping secrets. But, I would tell you this. He sounds really, really controlling. Some red lights are going off here for me. He thinks that you're getting too personal, A. He's jealous, to me, of your guy friends, not protective. And he's like going, what are you putting on social media? Let me see you before you post it. You know what? You've got to sit him down and say, okay, we need to talk. And we got to just talk about what you deem as acceptable and what I feel is acceptable because it is my social media. And if he can't accept that, and you feel like you need to share that with your friends and family, then maybe he isn't the guy for you. I hate to break it to you, but, I'm wanting you to look at the big picture here. Dear Bombshell, the hashtag rumor mill, RUMORMILL. Okay, Bombshell. A friend of mine has been telling me that my girl is cheating on me. My girl and I have been together for 2 months, so it's a rather new relationship. My girl's last relationship, well, she was cheated on. This girl now that has told me this information is a family friend since I was in kindergarten. She told me that my girl was spotted in various locations at different times of day and night with this same man. Do you think she's cheating, and how do I confront her? I would confront the friend first and foremost. And now, what do I mean by that? I always say that, and if you go back and watch my one that I did about the quotes, where if a woman is talking about another woman, then she's jealous and wants to be her. And if a man's talking about the woman, he's jealous because he can't have her. Remember that line. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you is, if you're serious about this woman, how much faith do you have in her? Do you have any trust whatsoever? Otherwise, this relationship is already doomed to fail, and you might as well hang it up and date the friend that seems to be filling you in on everything that the other one is doing. See, she's doing it for a reason. She's trying to drive a wedge between you two so the field is clear, and then she has you all to herself. I know some of you men don't see that, but let me tell you, that's what she's doing. Okay? Oh, I like this one. Hashtag hard to say I'm sorry. Dear Bombshell, I love my fiancé. However, he's never sorry, and if he does apologize, it's a quick sorry. Is there a way to make him see that he isn't always right? It wasn't always this way, just in the past 6 months it's changed. We've been together for 2 years. He used to say I love you and apologize quickly. I'd say after we got engaged, it all changed. It's like this ring on my finger means he owns me. And that's not the case. How should I start the conversation with him? You're going to sit him down. You're going to tell him this. Honey, I love you dearly. However, I've been noticing a change in you. Is there anything you want to tell me? If he says yes and opens up, perfect. If he says no, that's when I'm going to get suspicious. Because why is he so quick to be like, no, nothing wrong. It's all you. Or, no, nothing wrong. I don't want to talk about it. It's just your problem, not mine. If he places the blame at all on you, then you got your answer. And I hate to say it, but he's probably cheating with some other Miss Goody Two Shoes. And I know that you love him dearly. I question his love for you because, as you said, he has changed. So maybe you need to definitely reevaluate where the relationship stands before you walk down that wedded aisle of bliss. Now, this next question is called hashtag time out. Okay? Okay, I love spending time with my girl. We've been dating for 6 months. However, I need a time out from time to time. I hang with my boys, maybe get some time on to do things around my place that needs done. And then I can't even read my own handwriting after I shortened his thing down. Alone time would be nice too. How do I nicely say, honey, I love you. I love spending time with you. But every once in a while, we need a time out. First and foremost, I applaud you for saying this phrase. Honey, I love you. Good for you. That means that you want the relationship to go forward and not backward, or to break up to go to somebody else. Your next thing that you got going on here is that you want some guy time, some time to yourself, maybe to get things done around your house. Understandable. If she's not controlling and if she doesn't have issues with this, then I say you've got a great chance to a wonderful relationship. However, if she says, now wait a minute, what are you doing? Are you hanging out with some chick on the side? If you've given her any reason to mistrust you, then I can guarantee you that time out that you're wanting is going to be permanent. So you got to be real careful, be real gentle, and when you sit her down, talk in a nice, kind tone and say, darling, or whatever you call her, whatever your pet name is, I adore you. I love you with all my heart. And if she starts in with, are you cheating? Which I hope she doesn't. But if she does, here's what I want you to do. I have eyes only for you, but here's what I want out of life. And be like, I would just like to have time to get things done around my house. I have this. Heck, do a list. Make a list of things you want to do around your house. Make a list of things you want to do with your guy friends. Maybe you want to go mudding, or you want to go fishing or hunting or something. But make a list and then be like, this is what I would like to do with my friends. This is what I'd like to do with, so she knows what you're doing with the time apart that you want. So there's no room for an argument. See? You got to think ahead. Us girls are always thinking ahead. You men got to start thinking ahead. Now, I'm going to tell you the hashtags in case you want to comment on these. Again, hashtag timeout, hashtag controlling, hashtag rumor mill, and hashtag hard to say I'm sorry. So I will be looking forward to your comments, and I'm going to be looking forward to more relationship questions, as well as question and answers with you all. See you again tomorrow night.